today I'm rocking my Valentine Lips tank top, straight from Walmart, and my brows from yesterday. How amazing are those? Alright, apparently I have nothing else on my face, but I do have my brows on. I just wanted to show you that even how smudge proof these brows are. I am a very hard sleeper and these brows did not budge. So I woke up like this. But my face apparently needs some help. My daddy's having surgery today as the first part of helping him with his diabetic kidney failure. So I didn't get very much sleep last night. I was up a lot, so I need a lot of help. I got enough bags to carry my groceries today. So I'm gonna let you guys get ready with me and I'm gonna show you a little bit of my routine and just share with you these products because I'm so in love with them. I'm gonna start with my eyes first and show you a little bit of the shadowsense. A trick to doing your eyes is to put tape on the corner and then you automatically have a perfect straight line and it just really makes your shadow not only not get on the underneath your eye, but makes the perfect angled wing, just really makes it look really fresh and straight and sleek. Now, the reason my tape is going all the way out here is because you don't want to end your shadow where your eyelid ends. You want to end your shadow where your brow ends and extend your eye and make it pop. So I'm going to start today with my shadowsense. I love our shadowsense. I can't decide if I love our Lipsense or our shadowsense more, but I always start with Candlelight All Over. It is better than any other shadow primer I've ever used. So I start with Candlelight All Over, just kind of to hide some of my darkness and to use as a primer. And then I'm just going to blend it with my fluffy brush. Then I'm going to go in with my Mocha Java. Mocha Java is probably my favorite for what I like to call the windshield wiper part of the crease. And you'll see why in just a second. So I'm just going to, it takes a very tiny bit of product. So I'm only taking what's actually on the stick. Swiping it across. You have to work with this really quickly because it dries in like 60 to 90 seconds and like our lip color, it does not budge, so you have to work with it quickly. I'm going to take again the same fluff brush and I'm going to windshield wipe in my crease. So back and forth, just like a windshield wiper. And that's just going to create a little bit of dimension right there at your crease. Okay, now I'm going to go in with let's do oh, and by the way, I'm wearing Garnet Shadowsense on my brows if you didn't catch that in any of my previous videos or if you're just now joining me. I'm going to try Shimmer Copper Rose. I've not tried this bad boy yet. I just got it in. Let's do a little bit of a gold smoky eye today. A little Valentine's look. You guys have any fun Valentine's plans? Well, now you can at least have cute makeup if you don't. Okay. So I'm going to, and this stuff is really pigmented. If you want to leave it more pigmented, what you do is dab it on and just kind of let it set for a few seconds and then just kind of dab it with your finger. when you let it set and you just dab it, it's a lot more pigmented. If you want it more blended and sheer, then you're gonna fluff it out with a brush. So I want this to really show up in my eyes, so I'm going to apply it across my eyelid. Just kind of dab it. And I want it to stay pigmented, so I'm gonna let it sit for just a second, and then I'm gonna press it with my fingertip. You could also press it with an angled brush if you would like. But I have seen that it stays more pigmented when you just barely press it with your finger. You can see how pretty that color is. Our stuff is so pigmented. It's all hypoallergenic, vegan, not tested on animals. It's all FDA approved. It's swim proof, waterproof, smudge proof, kiss proof, cry proof. It is like bulletproof. I love, love, love it. There was never a makeup made more for me because I am too busy to reapply, and I like for my stuff to last forever because when I find something I love it. Okay, now I'm going to go in with my favorite. This is probably my favorite shadow color of all of them, and it's called Garnet. So I'm going to go in with Garnet. That's what's on my brows also. And I'm going to work on my crease. If you can see, I'm just doing kind of a V. Garnet is my favorite for my brows and to make my smoky V without the harshness of using black. I love the red pigments in it. They just are so bright and they make every eye color just pop. Garnet is actually sold out right now. But I do have 2 in stock, so let me know if you want them and I can ship them out today. Okay, now I'm going to do my liner with the Onyx and my liner brush. So I'm going to start 3/4 of the way in and go out. Then I'm going to extend my wing above my tape. Then I'm going to take my liner across. And I'll show you a trick for the bottom as well once we get the tape off. So start in 3/4 of the way over. Go across. I know everything looks super messy right now, but I promised it will come together. also take the actual brush it comes on. And do your liner with it. This is probably the most pigmented black liner I've ever used. Now I'm going to take off my tape. Ta-da! You see how much of that would have gotten under my eye that we would have had to clean up. Now I'm going to go in and make my V on my crease. I went way too dark underneath, but I will fix it when I color correct my dark circles. It should look more like this than that. Baby wipes are your best friend. We sell a Fuchs remover, but I'm gonna be honest, Abe, here and tell you, you don't have to buy everything that comes with all the products. I'm not gonna try and upsell you things that I don't think you need. For example, I personally have never used the Oops remover. Some people swear I buy it, but I love to use my coconut oil. Okay, we're gonna let that set for a few minutes and we're gonna start on my face because if I have to look at these bags for one more minute. Okay, so I'm gonna start with Tan Anti-Aging Makesense Foundation. After I color correct my eyes, I'm gonna color correct. You wanna color correct first, then foundation, and then concealer. So I'm gonna color correct with Candlelight, which is a shadowsense. So it's the same one that I used as primer all over my eye. So I'm gonna color correct. I'm only using what came out on this. This stuff lasts forever. And then I'm also going to take my beauty blender and I'm just gonna pat it. I'm using Candlelight as my color corrector for my dark circles because it has peach tones in it, and peach cancels out darkness. So it's perfect for brown spots, dark circles. Oh, so much better already. That stuff is like magic. Okay, so now after you color correct, you're gonna use foundation. I want mine to be a little bit thicker today. This foundation is, it adjusts up to 3 skin tones or shades. So you only need one foundation for year round. It basically color conforms to your face and creates its own shade. So it's not the same shade on any two people. It's really cool. It's kind of probably I'd say a medium coverage foundation. So if you want a little bit more coverage, what you can do is pat it on like I am and let it sit for a second, just like I did my shadow. Or you can also use our tinted moisturizer as your prep for your foundation. I'm just gonna kind of pat it in. You see how natural that foundation is. Our foundation also contains Seneplex, which is a patented formula that only Senegence products contain that increase cellular renewal to prevent delay and aging and speed up the reversal of aging. Only our products contain it. It is amazing. I know a lot of people will say, I don't like cream blush. I don't like cream shadow. Well, how do you think the anti-aging formulation gets into it? You can't have any type of anti-aging or skin protectant in a powder. And you're just gonna blend out. I have noticed that I'd say 75% of my clients are actually the color cream beige. It's such a uniform, beautiful, beautiful color. I personally wear tan, but I'm just naturally darker. You see how pretty that covers and how natural it is. Don't worry, ladies, I'm not gonna leave my shadow hanging like that. I'm just gonna do my concealer and my window of light before I start messing with my eyes again. So I'm going to go in with some of our concealer mixed with our white concealer and just do my window of light for my to conceal. And if any of you would like to get paid for playing with makeup and working from home in your yoga clothes, contact me. I'd love to have you on my team. I only invested $56 into this company, and I'm more amazed with the products and the benefits with each passing day. I've been a model and a makeup artist for a long time, and I've never used or seen anything like these products. Never sold anything in my life. I hate somebody trying to pitch me a sell or sell me something. But the second I tried these products, I knew I had to have them all. And I jumped right on board because everybody needs these products in their life. Okay, so you see how this is called your window of light. This is where you want to concentrate all of your highlight and your light. You can also take the same foundation, your foundation. You can either take it in a shade that's too light, a shade or two lighter than your skin, or take the color you have, put it on the lid of your foundation. See, it's just a drop, and then mix it with a drop. And go back over also. Our shadows can be used for lips, eyes, contour, blush, brows. It can be used as everything. It's amazing. And it's waterproof also. As I say all the time, my favorite quote is, you can go swimming in this stuff and come out looking flawless. It's amazing. Of course, it's Valentine's, so I'm going to use Christina Aguilera's signature color, Blue Red, today. Always shake your color. Another thing I have noticed, oh, and I want to go back to the white, what I said about the peach canceling out darkness. Also green, we sell a green foundation, and green cancels out redness. Rosacea, acne, things like that. The green foundation is great to use, and just put it on those spots and it cancels out any redness. And you would do that before you applied your foundation. Shake your Lipsense. Swipe one way. Do the waterline. Never forget the waterline, especially with the darker colors. Leave your lips apart. Okay, so that's coat 1. Now I'm going to go back with coat 2. Coat 3. Now let it dry for just a few seconds. Leave your lips apart. This will be set all day. It's amazing. I tend to blot my glossy gloss after, so it's just a little bit more matte. This is Blue Red, and it's actually back in stock right now. This is Christina Aguilera's signature color. So now I'm going to go back and touch up my brows and show you contour and fix my shadow. So right now, all I have on my face is foundation. Now I'm going to add in a little bit of pearlizer, which just gives you that dewy, glowy look. I love our pearlizer so much. And you see how pretty that is? I'm just using a little bit of our bronzing powder as contour.